Alright, today we are going to play some Friday the 13th on the original Nintendo. One of the biggest pain in the ass games of my childhood that I really had a hell of a time with. I didn't know anybody who could beat it back in the day because nobody could figure out what in the hell they were doing. But now with the rise of the internet, people have spread the word on how to beat it. So basically your whole objective of this is going to be to get a torch to kill Jason with it. Because the torch is the most powerful weapon and it takes Jason out like nobody's business. So we're going to run him away here. Mark is the fastest and jumps the highest, technically, so it's nice to get him the torch. So basically what you're going to do is make your way to the lake and head to this large cabin over here on the map, which is just above the lake and above the tree line there. And you're going to go in here and pick up this note, which is going to tell you to go into the woods, which is pretty cryptic. You wouldn't know what the hell you were doing probably as a kid. What do we got here? Alright, and of course, Jason just can't keep his hands off people. Oh! I missed that potion. So we're going to move here. Alright, he's with Paul. So we're going to go ahead and leave the cabin so he fights us on the road. It's just quicker. And we'll go back in, switch back to Mark here. And head back to the woods here now. Now what we're going to do is head to this cabin in the woods, which is 2 paths here through. Oh, I don't have a key yet. I forgot to grab a key. Alright, so we gotta jump around until a key appears. That's basically how you get more items to appear, is by jumping around. And there are a lot of potions in the woods, so basically I spend a lot of time with Mark jumping around in the woods. Whoops! Whoops! Oh my god. Basically spend a lot of time in the woods with Mark jumping around, trying to find extra potions. Alright, and it spit me out on the other side of the woods, so we'll just... Oh, there's a key. So we'll just run back this way. Actually, let's see if we have someone closer to the lake. We do. The only bad thing is everybody else, other than Mark and Chrissy and Laura, are super slow. It's so monotonous trying to run around with them. So we'll head here to these cabins, where these are the only cabins with children in them. Of course, you gotta get over there, though, because if Jason kills all the kids, then the game's over, too. So we'll go ahead and knock him out here. Get rid of him. This is basically just a cycle of beating Jason on 3 separate days and powering your characters up to be strong enough to kill him. Oh my gosh, he's already... Wait a minute, I want to go back this way, methinks. We're actually going to switch to Laura. just because she's quicker. Alright, back out here. He might be waiting for me. Actually, I can probably catch up to him since she's fast. Oh, he must have turned there. Alright, so we'll go back to Mark. I've got a key to the cabin now. Oops, that's not where I wanted to go. I always go backwards on this map. We will head back to the woods here. There's another potion. Yeah, if you can get Mark loaded up with potions and then get him a... Alright. Get him a torch and a lot of potions. Jason pretty much has no chance against him. Alright, back to Mark. Back to the forest. I can't ever remember exactly how to get to the... Look at all the potions, though. There we go. Alright, now we just gotta grab the note in here. Which... Well, where the hell is it? I thought it was in this cabin after it says go into the woods. Are we down here a little more? Interesting. Whoops, that's not where I wanted to go. I'm all turned around here. There it is. Alright. Fire will damage Jason. This we know. So... oops, get the axe there too, which is pretty darn powerful itself. You can use that to kill Jason pretty quick as well, but you definitely want the torch. Alright, so now we just gotta find Jason. Oh, nope, wait a minute. Actually, we gotta get our torch first. Oh, he's in here with the torch! Talk about lucky, because here's the torch. So we'll take that. Now we just gotta go find him. What are the odds he would be in here with the torch? We'll go ahead and light that fireplace. Where is this little bastard? Is he all the way by the door here? He is. Alright, so... shouldn't have too much of a problem chipping away at him here. Basically, what I'm going to want to do is knock him out, get outside of the cabin here, and chase him down here. Okay, here we go. Should be able to mess him up real quick here. If I can... Yep, here he comes. If you can just follow him fast enough... you can knock his ass right out. He's going down right here. Alright, there's one. Now you gotta beat him 2 more times. LJN wasn't much for originality here. Of course he's stronger than before. Alright. Now we're going to take him down the second time here. Alright. Let's see. We're going to do Mark again, obviously. Look at this. And that bastard is already at the lake. Look at this, though. I got a lot of potions here with Mark. I shouldn't have any problem sticking it to him here. It's just going to be a matter of getting him on the road and chasing him down. Let's see. 9 potions. Oh. See, his day 2, fighting him on day 2 is a little tricky because he switches between his day 1 speed and his day 2 or his day 3 speed. His day 1 speed is really slow. His day 3 speed is really fast. And on day 2, he mixes them up. So you're never quite ready for exactly what he's going to do. So you really don't want to fight him inside on day 2. You don't really want to fight him inside on day 3 either, but you definitely don't really want to fight him inside on day 2 because it can get tricky. Of course, if you play the game a ton, you'll be so used to fighting him that you probably won't have much of a problem on any of the days, but if you're a novice or have played the game before and are making a serious attempt at beating him, it's always best to kind of try and avoid fighting him inside on day 2 and 3. So, this is a good opportunity here to fight him. And, yeah, see, right now he's going absolutely batshit crazy. Oh, see, I let him hit me a second time. Ah. And see, every time he slices me, it takes enough away to take a whole potion. He hits you for 7 damage every time he hits you. He damages you less when you're out on the road. That's why you want to fight him out on the road. So let's see if I can catch up to him here. Yep, here we go. Should be able to mess him up here. Just got to stay on his ass here. Oh, here he comes. Might be able to take him down right here for the second day. Yep, there we go. He fought me to the death there. That's 2. Alright, once you get that second day out of the way, it's not too bad. And I didn't go to the cave and get Jason's mom's sweater, but it's really not necessary, so we're going to go ahead and skip that. Alright, so day 3, here's what I'm going to want to do. I'm probably going to want to go to the woods and see if I can track down a few more potions. Oh, look at that damn knife. They throw those... There's a potion. Perfect. They throw those damn knives up, hoping you'll jump into them. And I really shouldn't be jumping around, but that's how you get stuff to appear, so definitely want to do a little careful jumping around. I usually stop and just do a few of these. It's more dangerous if you jump as you're moving forward, because then you risk jumping into something. Look at this. No potions here now. Alright, what's going on? Okay, he's out by the cave, so how the hell do we get out of here now? This is the fun part, trying to figure out your way out. Which it's very simple, you just have to learn which path goes where. I going the right way? I am going the right way. Can't ever tell if I'm going the damn right way unless I check the map. For as many times as I played this, you think I'd remember, but I never can. I always get mixed up. Alright, so I've got 5 potions. We'll see what we can do here. He's quick on the 3rd day, and I do not want to lose Mark. So basically, you've got 2 attacks to dodge here, and you've only got time to hit him 1 time in between his swings, and even then you miss. Look at all the times I'm missing here. Oh, see, there he got me. You got to dodge right before he swings, and then right in the middle, and then you got to throw your torch off as fast as you can. See, I'm going to end up... You literally spend half the fight missing him because your torches go so slow when you throw them. You got to hit them at just the right time to get them to leave your hand at the right time. That's why you want to fight them outside. And it makes it a little tricky doing my live commentary here because this is a game where you definitely need to pay attention when you're fighting him on the 2nd and 3rd day. But I like to do all my commentary live, so I guess I'm stuck. Alright, we're going to go outside here, see if we can catch up to him. If I can stay on him here... I wonder if he's in here. Nope. Sometimes you'll catch him in a cabin. Usually he only stops at these small cabins if you have a counselor in there, but he'll go in these big cabins regardless as he runs by, so you just have to be sure to check them. Alright, well, I have a feeling... Oh, see, and my natural instinct is almost to jump when I see anything in the air, so it's like if a knife pops up, I have this instinct to jump up and grab it. Now, the bad thing about this cabin is you have to fight him inside, so I hate when he goes to this cabin because you have to face him inside. You can't leave because the kids are there. Alright. You little bastard. He's just so damn quick. I mean, the least they could have done is let your projectiles go a little faster. You literally cannot... Oh, there, I dodged at the wrong time. You know, this has similar mechanics to Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, if you think about it, other than the fact that you can't freely move up and down when you swing. The only problem is the controls on this are so cumbersome compared to Mike Tyson's. It's not that they're awful, but if you play Mike Tyson's and compare them to Mike Tyson's, well, then they are absolutely awful. If Mike Tyson's is a 10 out of 10 game as far as control goes, and it really is, because the control's really good. If you compare this to Mike Tyson, this is like a 2 out of 10 when it comes to control, because you have to push left or right and down in order to dodge. And so you might not always hit the diagonal exactly as you want it. Okay, there he's dead there. So now I got to get back out on the road and try and find him again. I'm trying to decide if I should pursue him and try and catch up with him, or if I should go back in the woods here and look for some more potions. I think I'm probably going to go back to the woods here and try and gather... Oh, those stupid wolves drive me nuts. Literally takes like 3 or 4 shots from your torch to kill them. It's like it's a damn wolf. Like, don't you think? If I can kill a zombie with 1 torch, why in God's name is it taking 3 to kill a wolf? Alright, where is this? Okay, he's in a small cabin now, so Oh, that stupid cabin again. I don't even know which path I'm looking for. There we go. Alright. And I do believe... Yeah, I'm kind of... it's going to say I'm taking the long way around, but it's probably going to take me the same amount of time no matter which direction I had gone. How close? Okay, it's the next one. God, and it's like, I hate jumping. You don't want to jump into a knife, but I also don't want to let the zombies hit me either. Okay, so we have Chrissy here. Jason's only got half of his power left, so I can probably whittle him down in here and get him to fight me out on the road and finish him off. The problem is, when he gets down to, I think it's about 7 life points, he will fight you to the death. And I really don't want to be in the cabin here fighting him to the death, so I'm thinking if I get his life down enough here... Oh! I dodged right into that. Thinking if I get his life... Oh, I dodged right into that! Look at that! And it completely takes a whole... potion away. If I can get his life down enough here, I should be able to fight him to the death on the road. Which is what I'd much rather do. This is actually probably going to work out pretty perfect, because his life is going to be just borderline to that 7 hit points here. Now, if I can get out on the road and chase him down... There we go, here we go, here we go. Alright. Fuck him up! He's gonna fight me to the death here! I got him. You dirty little bastard. That's it. He's done. Holy crap. Yeah, back in the day when I was a kid, there was no way I was beating this. And, I mean, we didn't even really have the information out there to be able to know how to beat him. But look at that. All that shit, all that crap. Can you imagine? To figure this out as a kid, as a 9-year-old kid, when I got this game right when it came out as a kid, and I thought it was going to be so amazing, and then I played it, and it was like, holy shit, this is one of the hardest games I've ever played, because how would you have any idea how to go about this as a 9-year-old? I mean, there was literally nothing out there. Even the Nintendo Power, like, tips and strategy stuff, like, didn't help a lot, and... yeah, can you imagine trying to beat that as a kid? I mean, it was so cryptic and just absolutely ridiculous. Not a bad game by any means once you know how to do it, but look at that. All that work, and that's what I get. You have finally managed to defeat Jason. But is he really dead? We're not telling. End. It's like, wow. How thoughtful of you to put forth such a glorious ending for such a pain-in-the-ass game. And then you speed past it here, and that's it. We're back at the title screen. That's your ending. That's your big reward. I will say this has probably got one of the coolest title screens, though, of any Nintendo game. I thought it was cool as hell, seeing the knife come out and hit the mask. I thought that was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. But, yeah, what a pain in the ass. So that's literally all you gotta do. You know, you can go fight Jason's mom, get the pitchfork weapon, which is essentially equal... and pretty close to the torch, and you can get his mom's sweater, which is essentially like armor, and you take less damage. But I mean, if you know exactly where to go for the torch right away, like I did there, you can get the torch right away with Mark or Chrissy, one of your fast counselors, and you know, once you get the dodging down in the houses and can take care of those sections, then you can just continually follow him around the path and chase him down. His path is fixed as he goes around counterclockwise, except when he comes to the splits at the lake. You never know if he's going to take the fork towards the lake or go around the outside. That's really the only guesswork you have to do. But there's all kinds of good tutorials on YouTube on the best ways to beat him and how the mechanics all work. So if you want to check any of those out, you just have to search YouTube and you can find a ton of them. But that's my playthrough. It is really awesome to be able to go through and just tear this game apart because it was just a pain in the ass when I was a kid, and I didn't know anybody who could beat it. But there it is, Friday the 13th, a pretty quick one. My poorly playing retro, although that wasn't too bad. I actually had a pretty easy time with that. I thought for sure I was going to die several times, and it was going to take me a few shots, but I'm pretty impressed with myself there. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you on my next amazing playthrough.